Don't let your lease trap you. Have you ever found the perfect house only to realize your apartment lease says you can't leave for another 2 months? I have clients dealing with that right now. They're not in trouble yet because their lease is ending. They're in trouble because they didn't realize they have to give their apartment complex 60 days notice before they move out. Today, I want to show you 3 things every renter should know before buying a home. If you know these ahead of time, you can save yourself thousands of dollars and a whole lot of stress. Tip number 1, know your lease. The first thing I ask every renter is, have you actually read your lease? Most people haven't. Everyone knows what they pay every month, but few people know how much notice they actually have to give. What happens if they break their lease? Whether they're automatically renewed if they miss the deadline, or what their next term and payment will be. I've seen 30-day notices. I've seen 60-day notices. I've even seen leases where if you miss the window, they automatically roll you into another long-term lease. By the time people find the house they love, it's already too late. So if you're even thinking about buying within the next year, pull out your lease tonight and answer those questions. It'll make planning so much easier. Tip number 2, your mortgage doesn't work like rent. Here's something almost nobody tells first-time homebuyers. Your mortgage is generally paid in arrears. What does that mean? Let's say you close on August 1st. You get your keys and you move into your new house. You still pay your apartment rent for August, but your first mortgage payment typically isn't due until September. That month of August is paid at the end of the month. So this creates a really nice overlap. Instead of rushing to a move in one weekend, you have time to move boxes gradually. You can fix up your new home, paint if you want. You can deep clean the apartment, get everything turned in correctly, get your deposit back. Give yourself the best chance of getting your security deposit back. I actually did this when I bought my first home, and many of my clients have done the same thing. It takes so much pressure off the move. Tip number 3, you may be able to offset lease break costs. This third thing surprises a lot of buyers. So in today's market, depending on the home, the negotiations, we're getting buyers seller concessions. What's a seller concession? Those concessions can help cover expenses associated with buying a new home. Basically, they're money back at closing towards your purchase of your home that the seller pays. If breaking your lease costs a couple $1,000s, we're negotiating enough concessions that your overall cash needed at closing stays manageable. You can get the seller to pay your closing costs. You can even get the seller to pay your first month's mortgage. Every situation is different, but that's why it's so important to make a plan before you start looking at houses. Don't assume you can't afford to move because of your lease. Let's actually run some numbers. I recently worked with a growing family. They had one child with a baby on the way. Their apartment was getting too small, and they wanted a backyard before their new baby arrived. Because we planned ahead, they gave notice at the right time, negotiated money back at closing, and they made the transition without the apartment controlling their timeline. They even broke their lease early. That's really the point of this video, is to show renters buying a home isn't about finding the right house. It's about creating the right plan and having a strategy to set you up for success. If you're curious how to go about this conversation with your apartment complex, click on the link below. It has my free guide on the conversation to have and the things to look for and the common pitfalls that renters make. It'll walk you through everything.